Well, hello guys, welcome back. Um, I was watching another YouTuber's video and it was talking about FNAF 3 and it was something that had struck me during the game and struck me during other Let's Plays. Um, I have a couple ideas. Either one, Scott designed Springtrap just as another robot and William Afton was a last minute addition, or William Afton is not in control and Springtrap is in control. That would explain why he goes for lures all the time. Like, you play the lure, he can be looking right at you, but you play that lure and he's off. Um, and the other one is just William Afton is the patsy of the series because anyone that's stupid to be looking right at you and there's this open door and he's looking right at you, or he comes to the door and if you don't get distracted, you can pet his nose for 5 hours and he does nothing. He does not seem like he would be capable of modifying Henry's inventions, as Henry claims in the last game, or of being an evil genius that killed all these children and stuffed them into animatronics and somehow controls an evil empire. He just does not seem gifted in the least. But then when he speaks, he sounds like he has, at least a pretty good education. He sounds like he can't be a total moron. Yeah, in the game, I know, I get it. For you to be able to play against him, you have to have some way to distract him. That's how these games work. But in the game, he's so incredibly, terribly stupid. He can still, in the last game, he can be in the vent right next to you, be looking at you and talking to you, saying one of his lines. And as long as you shut up and get real still, he wanders off in search of a lure. So it's just, I don't know. I love Springtrap. You guys all know I love Springtrap. He's like one of my favorites up there with Foxy and, Bonnie. But he does not seem that bright. There's something wrong with this character. This almost makes me think, and I'm not predicting this. Well, I am kind of predicting this. If FNAF 7's coming out, because there was too much backstory in the minigames, like what you saw in the minigames, there's too much backstory there not explained, like who was the orange guy? Was it William? Was it Henry? Who's the true villain here? Henry would like us to believe that Springtrap's been this true villain all along and done all these murders. But anybody that could be distracted by something he designed, he just doesn't seem that bright. He doesn't seem smart enough to have killed children. I mean, seriously, the children could have said, "Bunny," and pointed at something. He'd have been looking at the ceiling. I mean, remember the first game, like when you got to do custom night, you set their AI down to like 0 or 1 or whatever it was? He is that dumb. He only gets you in either game if you are just too busy and you have your hands full and you can't keep an eye on him. That is the only way he gets you in either game, because honestly, if you've got the time to look at him, he doesn't have a chance to get to you. So it's like he's really aggressive, and it's almost more like he was designed as an animatronic character. Like he's designed to seek out people, like the Springtrap and Spring Bonnie and Spring Freddy may have been designed to home in on children, and that's why they go for the lure so easily. And maybe William was added as an afterthought. Like, oh yeah, I want to make the lure more complicated. I'm adding William. So I'm wondering if in this game, it's really meant to be William talking to us, or it's just Springtrap, and Springtrap is not exactly gifted, or he's smart enough for an animatronic, but his programming will override him every time. I think if he was in the room with you, and you could reach your button and play the lure, he'd just walk right out of the room and go for the lure. It never struck me as right how he can stop in the doorway for hours and just let you, boop him on the nose and pet him and talk to him. It never struck me right. There was always something like slightly off with this character. I I don't know. Give me your thoughts below. I love him, guys, but it seems like on one hand he's incredibly stupid, and on the other hand he's supposed to be this, this genius that can do programming and robotics, and it almost sounds like he owned the company at one point, and you would not be a moron and be into robotics. So his character just doesn't make too much sense to me. And I'm trying to figure this out. And I'm also trying to figure out why his design changed so much from this game to the last game. I know Scott likes to change things, but I don't know. But I am calling FNAF 7 because it'll be, 2 hours of Springtrap saying, basically, I'm a stupid animatronic. They thought, let's put William in them and make it a backstory, and they made me the evil genius, but let's face it, you could have a laser pointer and I'd be, pawing the walls trying to catch the little red dot. So, I call him FNAF 7. I'm calling it. I know it's coming. These games are never going to end. How many games ago did he promise to end the series? 3? 4? Yeah. They're coming. FNAF 99 will come. I will be sitting here. You will be sitting here. Springtrap will be sitting here. I saw one fan spoof put his age at, be born in 42. So basically, we're being owned by, a guy that's 75 that looks incredibly good for his age, I must say. And I'm not trying to be ageist. It's just it's all over the place. I always thought the character was in his 40s, and then suddenly he's in his 70s. I don't know. I have no idea. There's so much about this character that makes no sense. And you guys know, I need to know everything. I need everything to be logical and explained, which is why FNAF is a terrible choice for me to play. But okay, guys, I just needed to talk about that because it's driving me nuts, and I don't know if he's supposed to be an evil genius or just a stupid bunny, if he was designed as an animatronic and the idea of William was added later, or what. I mean, now I'm almost thinking that he's just the animatronic and he has his human victim inside, and the concept of William being this evil genius was added later. I don't know. Okay, guys, let me know. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.